Hello everybody, Suman Pachigulla here, and here let's understand about the submission part, right? This is something that every recruiter being gets scared of, and you might be thinking this is something a very big thing or anything that could be you think. Okay, so let's understand. Are you thinking one email when you send that will turn into submission? So you are thinking that if you send 40 emails, okay, so you are expecting 40 submissions, right? Now here what you need to understand is there are few things that you need to remember. If you want to get to the outcome of the submission, now you need to understand that submission is also an outcome of something, right? So here first thing what you need to understand is why companies ask for submissions, why companies are primarily focused about recruiters to getting submissions, because they want placements, right? They want placements. Now placements doesn't just getting an offer. Placement is candidate starting with the client, and that's where after the candidate starts working with the client, then only you have to start celebrating. Then only the whole recruiting cycle ends, and that is where your company gets paid, and that's where you get paid. Okay, now as long as you are not making a placement for a company, it means the company is paying you money from their pocket. Okay, the company is not making anything else. Now because they know that the more you submit, the more chances that it gets to the placement. Now that's the reason they push more on the submission part. But what you need to understand is you need to focus or redirect your focus to the placements or the joining. Now once you focus, your target is this, slowly this thing will be taken care. Now the more you focus on this one, the more scared you are, because this is not about, company is not paying you for submissions and you are not there only to exchange the document. You call yourself that I'm good at submissions. No, any of your submissions that is not translating into placements, then there is a problem. Now you need to understand that what translates to submission. So it starts with, if you start emailing, okay, if you start emailing and if you expect each email to get you a submission, then again that is a problem that you are thinking of. Why? Because emails will never give you a submission, but email should get you a reply. From the reply you need to talk or you need to screen, and after talking, while screening, you need to close, negotiate, right? Now once after that happens, then you need to, what else? Prepare for submission within the turnaround time. And once everything falls in the place, then what happens? This particular thing gets connected to this. Clear? Now if you are thinking that I'm only focusing on my emails and email is going to get you a submission, no, there are other things are involved in there. Now if you think your job ends at submission, no, it should not end there, but you should be focusing on how that submission translate into placements. Now to get into placements, there are few things are there, right? So it's about shortlisting, and it is about interviewing, and what else? It is being interview, then it is about selection, then it is about offer extension. Then after offer extension, what happens? After offer extension, you offer it, then the candidate accept it, then you call a placement, then background check happens here, and then the candidate starts working. Now here you got to know the closing part, meaning from the time you start email till the time the candidate gets on board. So all these small gaps, you need to understand that the water should not drop from here, meaning your candidate should not drop from here, meaning submission to shortlisting. So how you are preparing your submission so that your submission will look in such a way that client will shortlist it. Shortlist to interviewing, how your candidate is, how your presentation is, and how the resume is, and how the candidate is, that all translates to interviewing. Now, how you have prepared your candidate well, and how your candidate is, experienced enough so that the person could give more of the presentation and prove that person in such a way that that person is good for this position. Then goes to selection. In the selection, when the client offers extension, right? Now you need to ensure that candidate is joining, they do not have any hiccups, the candidate doesn't have any objection. So you need to do the pre-objection handling in this part. Clear? Now shortlisting and interviewing, it comes in interview request and interview acceptance. All right, so that part also here. So now all these things taken care properly, following everything in the right place, results in this. Okay, so if you are scared here, then God bless you people. So you should not be scared here, because, and this should not be the means to the end, but this should be the end to something else. Okay, meaning you are not there only, or you are not, your responsibility doesn't stop here, but your primary responsibility starts here. Understand? So this is how you should do things. And yep, and do not ever panic in I am not having a submission and I am not having a placement. Now the reason why you may not have submission could be this process is failing. Why you are not having placements could be the whole damn process is failing. All right, again, not having submission, not having placements are the what normal in this industry, but others are making placements and you are not making placement, then that's the big issue. All right, so I hope you understood this cycle. And for the newbies, whoever starting, you need to understand that don't expect an email to be a placement and don't expect an email to be a submission, but focus on the next step, and as you do each step properly, the success will be yours. All right, this is Suman Pachigulla on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters. Do share this video with other recruiters and have more and more recruiters join in the recruiters tribe, so that we all could able to solve, or we could all could able to participate on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters. All right, this is what we should be focusing. All right, take care and God bless you. Bye bye.